Welcome back to the Gaming Pantry for a special video with me, Retro Bear. Welcome to you all. Hope you're well. Nice to see you here once again, or indeed if you're here for the first time. We've had quite a few new subscribers recently, which is rather lovely to have. So yes, we're doing a special video today because this video has been 12 months in the making, and you know what it is because it's in the title card. That's why you've clicked on it and you want to find out what it's all about. Well, we'll get there in my own, shall we say, indomitable fashion. Eventually, roundabout way, we'll get there anyway. So yeah, I spoke about this last year, and regular viewers, those of you who may be new to what's going on here, but regular viewers will know that we have in the Gaming Pantry a retro swear jar, which was for any swear words that I uttered during the course of 2022, I think it was. And then I was going to do a competition last year, and I never did it. And then we sort of carried on adding things to it last year. So this is sort of a combination of 2 years worth of swear words. Believe me, this is not the entire culmination of me swearing when I'm not on camera, and those people who know me will know that my language is far more colourful than it is now. But we try and keep the two apart, you know what I mean? So what we're going to be talking about today is how you can win 25 quid of my money. Yeah, 25 quid of my money. Now bear in mind, you know, times have been tough recently. You know, the car did go in for a new clutch before Christmas, and we had Christmas, and my car's just failed its MOT. So yes, times are tough, but I still feel the need to do this, and I did promise it, and the last thing I want to do is become somebody who doesn't fulfil their promises to people. So this is what we're going to do. Yeah, so we're going to give away 25 quid, and we're going to give you, I'd say, simple task, question, solution, problem probably the best word. Yes, I'll give you the problem, your answer is to provide the solution in the best way you can. And it sort of ties into stuff I was doing last year. Now again, regular people know towards probably the middle to the end of last year that I was talking about putting things in my collection in order, sorting things out. I did a video about maintaining collection, which is inspired by my good friend Kieran. And I thought, as I went on with it, I thought, yeah, this would be a really good idea. So I had a chat with Mrs. Bear. This was before Christmas, trying to work all this out. Ironic, because I was driving around shopping one day, and I said, yeah, this would be a good idea for a competition. And she said, yes, that's not a bad idea at all, that. So, you know, as a first there, I've had a good idea, and she agrees. so it's very much that sort of thing. So I thought about this. I thought, well, I've got to try and think of a fair way of doing it. So let me try and explain best I can, and I'll try and put this in writing in the description. So if you haven't got a clue what I'm waffling on about, you'll be able to know. Firstly, it's going to be open to, well, firstly, it is going to be for a physical cash prize, right? I am the Retro Bear. I live in the past. I don't do transfers and PayPal and, you know, other stuff and what have you. So if you want to enter this competition, it's going to be a physical, here's 25 quid, there you go, right? And I will send it to you. However, when I send it to you, that means you've got to be in the UK, because I'm not going to be posting this abroad, I'm afraid. So I know I do have a few viewers in Senegal, etc. So I'm really sorry, guys, but I'm really sorry, loyal viewers of the Senegalese Republic. I'm not going to be sending any money overseas. So it's open strictly to UK residents only. I would like it to go to somebody who's followed this channel, best way to describe it, for the 5 years I've been doing it, nearly 6 years I've been doing it. It would be nice. Obviously, I can't vet everybody who subscribes to know how long you subscribe for. It's a tricky process with YouTube, especially now that you don't get notifications when people subscribe and things like that. And it's really tricky to know. So, you know, if you are you know, you don't necessarily be, you know, somebody who's been around here or I've met in person. You know, if you're somebody who just contributes or just watches on YouTube and whatever, and you want to, it's fine. I don't mind that. Obviously, what I would like it to do is be that it's going to be difficult for me to vet it. I just don't simply want people putting one-word answers as an entry and leaving it at that, and then, you know, an obscure channel name that I've never heard of, or just, you know, a name with no picture or nothing on your channel at all. And I think it would be unfair to say I wanted to have together somebody who has a YouTube channel as well. That would be unfair, because there are people who do comment who don't have YouTube channels, which I think, you know, it's just unfair. So yeah, let's try and make it as fair as possible. Please, you know, don't just come in, just don't subscribe and enter for the sake of it, and do it that way. You know, I want it to be run in a proper fashion, and like I said, you know, this is something I want to do for you people out there who've, you know, taken your time to watch this rubbish. You know, it's very, very, very comforting that people do. Obviously, there's not a lot on telly at the moment, but you know, that's beside the point. So yeah, so it's got to be, yes, like I said, it's a physical cash prize, so you've got to be able to either, you know, meet me at an event or something, or I can send it to you in the post, something like that. Secondly, UK resident. Thirdly, love it to be somebody who's a regular viewer of the channel, etc. And also as well, I'm going to try and be as fair as I can with the competition. When you understand what the question's going to be, you'll probably get into, and I'm going to try and be as fair as I possibly can. So the question is going to be very, very simple. Okay, it's very, very simple. This is the question. How many games physically do I have in my collection? That is the question. How many games physically do I have in my collection? Now, when I say I want to be as fair as possible, I don't want to sort of say, well, if you put a number down and you're over that, you're out. I don't know. I'd like to say nearest person wins, but if you're under the actual number and closer than the person who's going to, you know, I'm just trying to think of a fair way to do it, but, you know, basically nearest number wins, okay? Now, there are a couple of pointers which I can send you to, you know, that videos I've already done over the last year or so. We remodelled the second room in 2021, so there's some videos about that lurking somewhere, which will give you an idea. There's obviously the 2 game room tours I've done around the same time. There's various collection videos on there. You can go back through the comments as well, because probably, I say, within the last sort of 5-6 months, people have put little, you know, speculated, and I've responded to that, tell them how close or were they weren't. That's it. Now, when I say physical games, this doesn't count any digital downloads. It includes physical games, so no built-in games. So as you know, I've got a Master System. That doesn't include the built-in games on that. It doesn't include my extensive Amiga backup collection, because they're all, you know, copies of, did I say backups onto blank disk. Also, it doesn't include any dusty old tapes, which are either cover tapes or tape games without inlays and what are boxes or what they do. It's got to be a complete physical game in the case. Now, I've been collating that information, so I want to know what it is. And like I said, I wanted at some point towards the end of last year, but it never actually happened, because I thought about this idea and hold it over till then. So once I've done the competition, I'll then do a video following up, just going through my collection in a bit more detail and show you exactly what I mean. So that's what I want. So that is the question. How many physical games have I got in my collection? It covers everything. Some systems I've got 1 game for. Other systems I've got lots for. Okay? That hand there might be a giveaway. Not David, but you know what. And that's it. So nearest person wins. Nearest person wins 25 quid of my money. There we go. Can't say fairer than that. I will try and be as fair as I can as possible, and I hope that people enter the competition in the spirit it is intended. Please, it'll be good, because, you know, just to give somebody a good thing, and I'd love it to go. I'd love the prize to go to somebody who perhaps is looking to add a particular game to their collection. They can't quite afford it, or they wouldn't have the chance to buy something like that. Remember the ethos of this channel when I first started? You know, I used to buy stuff for £1, or less than £1, because that's what the budget I had, and I started building my collection from there. My circumstances over that time of different, so I can go out now and buy more expensive stuff. I would love it to be somebody who's trying to game on a budget, who'd like the opportunity of a bit of, you know, free cash from a competition win to go and actually buy a decent game and be proud of it. Or you can go and spend it on food or your gas and electric bill. I ain't really bothered. Once I hand it over to you, you can do what you want with it. But, you know, that would be nice. It'd be nice just for somebody who's either starting out or, you know, not able to afford the big higher priced titles, and would love a decent title in their collection, or they're missing a decent title and they want something like that. Or a bit of hardware, software, you know, peripherals, whatever. Yeah, so that's it. So I'll try and type all that up below, if I can. Rewatch some of the videos on here to give you an idea. But like I said, you know, if you are new to the channel, you've not really explored the old stuff you sort of caught on in the last 6-12 months, it might be worth going back and look at some of the older videos, particularly, like I said, the game room stuff when we were renovating, and we did a game room tour of both rooms to give you an idea what you're up against. And like I said, it covers every physical system, so, you know, it covers a lot of systems. It covers a lot of systems. It does. And I'll try and be fair with it now. Closing date. Where are we today? So today's the 20th. So I'll put this video out on the 22nd of January. Look, I'll give you until midnight on the 31st of January. Okay, give you 9 days to get your response. And that's fair enough. That's 9 days. That's plenty of time. Gives you a bit of thinking. Gives you a bit of time to go back and watch. And yeah, all I need you to do is I'd like you to comment on the video and just put your question, your answer in the comments. Please, just don't come in and just type a number. I don't want to be nasty and say I'll just disqualify you immediately. But honestly, I'd really like, you know, somebody who watched this channel over the years to win the money as well, and it'd be nice to do that. And like I said, nearest number wins, and then we'll work out how you get the money. We'll work it out anyway. In the meantime, I've got other stuff to film, so there'll be, after this, I think there'll be a quick pickups video. Not much to pick up, there's a couple of things there, and yeah, I shall update you on how I'm getting on with the gameplay. Play more 24 hashtag. Anyway, thanks very much for watching. Very best of luck to all of you who enter. I really wish you the best, and I hope you'll enjoy this and take part in the spirit it is intended, please. That'd be fantastic. I'd really love that as well. In the meantime, get your thinking caps on. I'll talk to you soon. Bye bye.